Hey guys, Joshua with Josh and Hunter's Adventures, and welcome back to another episode. Today's video, I'm talking to you about my top baits when bass are up schooling. It's fall of the year, it's October. These bass are going up shallow and pushing those shad up on top of the water, and it is an absolute blast to be out here catching those. So what I want to do is I'm going to go over the baits that I use this time of year, and maybe it'll help you catch some fish. These are in no specific order, but what I like to have tied on is a lipless crankbait, either 1/2 ounce or 3/4 ounce. This is a Booyah. All the brands make them, Strike King, Yo-Zuri, 6 Sense, everybody makes them. Have one of these tied on, you can cover a lot of ground. You can throw these a really long way because a lot of times they're not always going to be on top of you when they start busting. But you can throw these a really long way and this will really catch them, just imitating a little shad. Now, one of my favorite ones to throw is a Alabama rig. This is really good because there's opportunity to catch, 2 at a time, 3 at a time on this, especially when they're in there just feeding. They'll just run and grab it, and sometimes you'll catch doubles. So this is a really, really good lure to throw. Just check your state laws because, some don't allow, as many hooks as others. But make sure you have an Alabama rig tied on. Make sure you have a really good rod for that too. You're going to want a swim bait rod because those are really, really heavy. Now, probably everybody's favorite is the top water. This is the spook right here. This is what they call the bolo. I don't know if you can see or not, but this one is absolutely just mangled up. This is just a shad color is all it is. You can throw a bone. You could throw this chrome and black, even a chrome and blue. But this is when it gets fun, is when they're up there busting. I mean, you throw it in the middle of them when they're busting, they're just going to hit it. And just hold on because it's a fight for sure. But make sure you have a top water walking bait tied on to imitate those shad. And one of the reasons I have this, just this specific one is called the bolo, I think is the way you pronounce it. And it's just a little bit smaller, and usually this time of year in my area, the shad in the fall are just a little bit smaller, so I'm just trying to match the hatch a little bit there. So something you might want to think about in your area. Another really good bait to throw and to cover a lot of ground when they're schooling is a spinner bait. Just anything shad pattern. I have a little split tail trailer on this one. It's just a willow leaf and a little Colorado there on it, and it's just a shad-like color. You can throw this, run it through there, and a lot of times you're going to get hit. They see that flash and they think that it's a couple bait fish right there. So make sure you have a spinner bait tied on. That's really fun to catch them on that. And another really good bait I've had really good luck with so far this week is a jerk bait. This is a Megabass 110, just a shad pattern. Anything shad related will work. And I also throw the Berkley Stunna. Throw that along with the Strike King KVD some, but my go-to is probably the Berkley and this Megabass 110. I don't throw anything unless they're really deep, but usually they're up here, busting on top of the water, so the 110 doesn't go down too deep. But that's a really, really good option when they're up schooling. Okay, and one other thing that I like to throw is just a little single hook Keitech here. I've got this in just a little small, it's almost like a 1/4 ounce. I think I've got another one tied on over here somewhere. It might be on a 1/2 ounce if they're just a little bit deeper. But this is a really good option too. On the spinning rods, you can throw these a really, really long way. This is just a little 2.8. And I'll throw that, and you can throw it a really, really long way, so you can cover a lot of ground that way. They seem to really like that certain times of the day also. But this is just some of the baits that I like to throw this time of year, and it seems to do really well for me, so I wanted to share what I use with you all, that it may help you guys out. If you enjoyed this content, be sure you go down and hit that thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. That way you know when we put out videos. Hope you guys get out this fall and catch a bunch on top water and A-rigs and swim baits. Till next time, this is Josh with Josh and Hunter's Adventures. Thanks for watching.